Hi, YouTube. Bring it on in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the grand finale of Bungo Stray Dogs Season 1. Now, you guys ultimately get the final say here, whether or not we go on to Season 2 or not. And that just depends as to how much or how well our videos do, right? So this in this regard, how well episode 11, episode 12 does, and I think that's the main regard, right? Because at the moment, and I'll show you what my analytics show me. My analytics says, hey, it looks like the episode 11 is performing as usual, not performing good, not performing great, just performing as usual. um I am really excited. I'm actually really curious about where season 2 goes, and when we decide what when that's going to happen or how that's going to happen, we'll let you guys know as well. I'm thinking, for safety, we keep Friday maybe as a locked in date for season 2. And that way we can maybe see if we're ready come Friday for season 2 episode 1, depending on how these videos do. Now, with that being said, we are watching at Atelier. Atelier. We are also watching ReZero, and we're also doing a video game. That we're kind of making space for Deltarune Chapter 5, among certain other games. If you guys have any video game recommendations, please do list them down below, and that way we're able to go ahead and continue on and keep bringing some amazing content over here. So where is this taking us? That's the main regard. Where is this taking us, right? Where is this show taking us? Because I feel like season 1 has been a big, like, how do I put it, like, character development arc. Like, it has literally introduced all of these characters. By the way, I am sorry if we got really deep and dark last episode. I felt like that is more than like most reactors would probably give you guys. Most reactors, I feel, and this is my opinion on it, or would just be like, wow, type shit, whoa, right? And not really try and dig into like anything whatsoever. And like, you know what, if my analysis makes you uncomfortable because you're thinking about deep topics, I'm sorry. Like, and that's the best way I can put it, like it is what it is. I think Bungo definitely has so much to dig into, so much to chew on, that it's bringing up these conversation topics for a reason. And I think, like, if people weren't able to dig that deep and find this meaning, then what does it say about media literacy as a whole? Right? Um, that is a big portion overall that I want to go and highlight. With that being said as well, hey, if you guys want to check out the unedited VOD, it is up on the Patreon. I found out a way to make it work completely for free. You don't even got to be a paid member. If you do want to support the channel, thank you. It means the world. But what we're doing from now on is all VODs will go up on Patreon. I can only do around 100 hours a month, so that fills up pretty quickly considering the amount of streams that we do before they start getting deleted. So if you see this and it's early and you can still catch it, then make sure to go and catch it, because it's going to be up on the Patreon, completely available for free for anyone that wants to go and check that out. We also have some merch coming. We'll probably have some Edogawa Rampo merch on a shirt coming soon, as well as some other stuff out there as well. Bleak Star. And if you guys want to help out as well, and like helping out with merch or thumbnail creation or whatnot, I would mean the absolute world, because ultimately this community is by you, for you, in that regard. Not necessarily that tissue. It's also regarded to, like, what does the community want to see? And that's something you guys got to take into consideration, right? Like, for me, it's like, what do I want to see, and then what does the community want to see as a whole? And that's one of the main things to take into consideration. So it's got to perform at least decently, in that regard. And that's just me being straight up with it, right? So far, it's doing great. So far, it's been doing phenomenal in of itself. So let's make sure that these last two season finale episode, like season 1 finale, does really well, so that way it keeps growing and we keep bringing on some more BSD fans along the way. Let's fucking go. Yeah, it's going to be phenomenal in of itself. Anyway, I hope all of you are actively taking care of yourselves. Friendly reminder, I am a psychologist, but I'm not your psychologist, so please seek mental health help in your area. Ultimately, I'm not here to be a predictor. I'm here to analyze stuff along the way. And with that, well, let's get ready for the season 1 finale of Bungo Stray Dogs. All right, let's do it. Oh, where is this gonna go? How quick is this gonna go? I know. How quick is this gonna go, right? Let's do it, chat. Let's do it. Just to do it.
味噌汁の匂い。
Fucking beautiful. You see, I'm seeing something about the author in the way that they write. And they write very cyclically, which is phenomenal, right? Do I smell miso soup? And what was episode 1, chat? What started off in episode 1? Chasuke. It's an immediate reference to food, an immediate reference to trying to find some sort of similarity, right? That's what I'm saying is, for me, looking at this, right, and seeing how like the author writes and seeing the fact that food is such a big metaphor for the characters and where they're at is so powerful. And it's such a good way to showcase their psychology of the character and where they're at and how they're growing, where they've been through. That is pretty fucking cool. And first thing we see is food. Actual food, not imagined food. Oh. Oh. My cute little bean. Eh? My cute little bean. I love Kyoka. If anything happens to Kyoka, like even if we're 3 seasons in, if anything happens to Kyoka, we're stopping Bungo Stray Dogs altogether. Like that is it. Like that is it. At that point in time, like I'm sorry, chat. If something happens to her, we're just done. And now we got to see all the characters and meet everyone. My goodness, now I'm getting fucking nostalgia watching all of this, right? Now we know Jinji and Lemon Guy and Aku and the Black Lizard Squad, you know? Like, now all of them have, like, names and meaning in this fucking world, and they're not just aura farming, you know? You know, so yeah, Higuchi. Because it's the last time we get to hear this banger of an opening. I gotta bully him a little bit. My XP bar is getting a little too low. I need some Dazai head pats. You know, I gotta do it. I gotta give him some last minute TB bullying here because I love him. Okay, Aku is fantastic, and I can see Aku and my boy Atsushi coming together. That sounded bad. Becoming a team. Please. You know, yes, Aku is great. Bully him. Okay, we'll do. It's tough love. It's tough love. Rayne! Whew. What would it be like for them to get caught in like a psychological attack? Like, imagine if I were if I were able to capture all of them in like my mind palace. How do we break them in a society in an aspect where like say that nobody cares or like wants them or traps them and like not in a physical world but in a spiritual mental type world, right? What would that look like for them? How does one like for okay, we'll continue. I have a thought. It's a beautiful intro. It really is. It's a great intro. Chat, I'll take some pistachios and eat them. All right. We'll start off with Atsushi. Atsushi, how do we break them, chat? Chat, how do we break Atsushi? We showcase and highlight his insecurities, right? We destroy his self worth, leading towards an aspect of hopelessness where we identify that he can't save anyone, not even himself, right? We highlight that he's disposable, right? That he is meaningless. That at the end of the day, We attack his hierarchy of needs, in which case we highlight that no one loves him. Not even himself. Everything has been an act. Everything has been a manipulation tactics, and he will forever be alone. He will forever be lonely. He is nothing but a burden towards everyone, including himself. That is how we take this apart. That is how we start the aspect of psyche breaking Atsushi. Once we start compiling this and we start doing it, and even if we put him in a white room, right? We put him up on an eye bar, make the room cold, and every so often come through, dump water on him, and make him listen to the screams and yells of what he thinks might be his precious comrades, talking badly about him or passing away because of his actions. You start chipping away at his own insecurities, right? As to what he thinks can go ahead and stabilize him. Once you establish that, you start a pattern of self-destruction, and you start slowly layering down a path for Atsushi to slowly start becoming nothing more than just a broken individual. Yes, welcome to Evil Ed Hours here, ladies and gentlemen, and all my non-binary pals. That is how we break Atsushi. So that is one. Did we agree? There, I'm okay. I'm because that's the main point. If you highlight the aspects of worthlessness, you highlight these insecurities, you highlight the fact that he can't save anyone, you highlight the fact that their self-worth is meaningless, right? Or you highlight all the issues of self-worth, you highlight the aspect of disposability, the fact that like he will never actually have friends or a family to begin with. This fabrication of a family that he has can easily be destroyed. That is how we get through into him, right? That is how we start using an opportunity to break the Zai. And once he's fully broken, he becomes a good boy and listens to what we have planned for him, right? That is how we do that, right? I'm contacting child services, sir. Now with the Zai. Everyone says the Zai is not breakable. Well, you're wrong. The Zai has shown his hand time and time again. Dazai, he has a weird infatuation with orphans. And the fact that we see a pattern here with Atsushi and Aku, that means that for me, there's some sort of ideal or promise that was made inside of there. If you establish a pattern in which you showcase some sort of empathy and or love and or an aspect of behavior, remember, psychology is the study of the mind and behavior, not necessarily human mind, but the study of the mind and behavior. And there's a behavioral pattern that's been established by Dazai in terms of how he goes and tries to upbring individuals based on his mental state as to where he is in this regard, bringing Akutagawa in the state of survival that he needed to be, right? The individual that he needed to be when he was in the Port Mafia, and now at Sushi as he needs to be a part of the detective agency. And inside of this, if you're able to go and showcase and destroy whatever promise or aspects that maybe orphans or this concept may have with Dazai, you break apart a core component that Dazai is currently holding onto to keep a layer of his mask on. You see, Dazai is not an individual that you just break one and it's completely done. You take off layer by layer of every single mask that he has and every single promise or ideal or ideation that he has thrown onto himself as a capacity to build the characters that he has established inside of himself, right? Because ultimately, by unmasking him and showcasing the real him to the world, you are leaving him a more fragmented individual, which is easier and easier to break along the way. The Zai is like a donut, right? It's the best way to put it, right? Like, the Zai builds out so much on the outside, but yet on the inside, it's hollow, right? The inside, this is the Zai, if you really think about it, right? He has layers and layers of empty in the middle. He has layers and layers of stuff that you can see sprinkles and all of this stuff, but in the middle it's quite empty. And by empty I mean like there's so much that you can fill in for him, because ultimately it's more of a defense mechanism that's been built out, because more than likely the Zai grew up in an environment as a child where, you know, mommy and daddy had high expectations for him. Maybe he was even an orphan himself. Maybe there was a lot of like a trauma in early childhood which allowed him to grow up in the Port Mafia and shut off a lot of his empathy receptors, which he ultimately didn't know how to differentiate between sympathy and empathy until quite a later stage. Maybe ended up killing quite a number of individuals, and along the way started forgetting what is actually human, hence why it's no longer human, his ability, right? And it makes me wonder, along the way, are we about to find out that when it comes to this, we start to identify the fact that, like, hey, if life is meaningless, right? Truly meaningless, and ultimately this legacy or aspect of a legacy that he's trying to leave behind is going to be meaningless because he has been completely unmasked, because he can't even kill himself, because you start taking and destroying all the aspects that he tries to keep throwing out there, and ultimately you take him to therapy, you destroy this man. You destroy this man because of the facade that he's been trying to build. You destroy this man because ultimately, instead of seeking out help, he's been drowning himself in his own sorrows by layering mask by mask this complex issue, this complex scenario that he would rather you fall in love with the mask of him than get to know the real him. That is the real thing with the Zai is therapy, like honestly, if you were to be vulnerable, the desire that you know and go to therapy and actually want to change, the desire that you know would completely change altogether. But I highlight this because ultimately you have to understand the desire is about like, and these characters are probably going to go against, what is it, Fitzgerald and all these individuals. And we all know when you come and you mess when you mess with the United States, you're gonna be messing with the big time, you know, with the Moby Dicks, with the bigs and bigs here. It's gonna be altogether horrible, right? So you have to understand sort of what we're getting at here. We're getting at a scenario where for Dazai, you need to isolate what his aspects are. You need to isolate the masking process that he's in. You need to come through, right? And take out his main aspect as to what makes an orphan an orphan. Even more so, one of the things that I'm curious about is what has his love life look like? What has his love life look like? And start destroying every aspect from there. Family, love life. No one's gonna miss you. No one's gonna care about you. And guess what? You're trying to kill yourself. You can't even do that right. Funny, isn't it? The thing with the Zai is the Zai always wants to have a power over situation. The Zai always wants to have a power over situation. Dead man switch. Every interaction he's had, he's layered a power over situation, a power dynamics where he's on top of it. What happens when he no longer has control? That is the question. What happens when he no longer has an aspect of control? And I could do Kunikita, and I could do every single individual. I actually have more on the Zai. I think I have about 4 or 5 pages as to how to break him specifically, because he's more like an onion. This is just like an overview as to how to break him, but the Zai is like an onion. And every character is breakable under the right circumstances. Anyway, wrong one. His biggest op is therapy. It's actually himself. If you really send me those pages, well, it's quite a bit of a notebook. You know, I've been writing stuff down, Rayne. I don't know how to send you those pages. I mean, good luck. Anyway, let's keep going. And they were roommates. What a way to come back to this.
部屋が足りなくてね。しかし、彼女は同意してるよ。
Oh, okay, them.
わからないかい、アツシ君。なんです？演者もいない彼女は沼の中のように孤独だ。それに組織の資格が来るやもしれない。確かに。君が守るんだ。
How easily influenceable like Atsushi is, right? Like how he's so easy to play. Like, yeah, like
わかりました。頑張ります。
アツシで遊んどる暇があったらオートマフィアに囚われた件の報告書を出せ。
アツシ君、私の代わりに報告書を書きたまえ。君に検視
Atsushi-kun, lock the fuck in. Atsushi, write the report for me, please.
賞金をかけた黒幕の話でもかい？わかったんですか？ポートマフィアの通信記録によると、出資者はギルドと呼ばれる北米異能者集団の団長だ。
ギルドは都市伝説の類だぞ。構成員は政財界や軍閥の要職を担う一方で、裏では膨大な資金力と異能力で幾多の計りごとを損なくむ秘密結社。
We all know we're just coming for oil. You know, big oil, big America. God save America. You gotta be careful there in Yokohama. If you don't give us what we want, we'll send big, huge bombs. You know, there'll be Moby-sized bombs coming to Yokohama. China will also suffer too. You know, like, oh my god, I can't do it. My voice. Yeah, exactly. You gotta be careful there, otherwise, you know, we'll come with freedom, right? They already did that before. Oh no, we only measure in freedom.
そんな連中がなぜアツシを。
大変です。
Let me guess, it's gonna be the American guy. He's gonna come on through because it's very, very Trumpian, right? Come on through and be like, how much? Bam. How much? And they're gonna be like, we're not for sale, right? Yeah, Atsushi's not for sale. This ain't all. We don't sell people here. It's gonna be how much? How much? Money's not a fucking object. How much? How much? Right? And that's sort of what's going to turn into a fucking turf war here, because the detective agency actually has like morals and ethics, right? But meanwhile, the Americans are like, how much money can we throw at you to try and buy everything, right? How much? Yes, it's not even how much. It's you just put an S and H and like keep writing it.
先手を取られたね。
Look at the aura! Look at standing while the rotors are still moving. Damn, comes through with the briefcase. What is this? What's the girl's name? Anne from Green Gables. I'm just gonna start throwing a bunch of I love the fits. Yeah, the fits are great. They pulled up ready, Oh no. Born back ceaselessly.
会えてとても嬉しいよ。会えてとても嬉しいよ。プレジデント福名。
I have to say, it's a pleasure to finally meet you, President Fukushima. President Rainzawa, I'm just gonna start giving this bro's gonna pull up with money, yeah. And stop, it's fucking hilarious. I'm listening to this, my mind's like, oh no. Oh no. I know.
福田
福沢。
それだ。ところで、ヘリをどう
Oh no. Fukuda. Fukuda. Oh no.
福田
福沢。
それだ。
That's
ところ
right.
でヘリを道路に止めさせたが、まずかったかね。
突国の方が遠路はるばるご苦労でしたね。指定要件は
ほう、珍しいデザインだ。陶磁器には詳しいつもりだったが、どこのブランドかな。
So American, taking up space wherever we can, making ourselves like not caring that we're clearly disrupting others, instead of like acknowledging the topic at hand, disrupting, the deflecting instantly instead of being direct, yeah. Oh God. I don't think I used to be able to do that voice quite well, for a good number of times. It's kind of crazy. Like, I think it's because it's like I haven't done it in a while. Make yourself at home, I guess, right?
ロイヤルブラン、あるいはエルゼルガか。
隣の下村島起点です。
それは失礼。俺のことはフランシスと呼んでくれ。
Old sport. Oh. 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 Oh, The Great Gatsby. In case y'all didn't know, I was I played Nick in The Great Gatsby, in a touring theater company, and the amount of times that I had to say "old sport," right, like over and over and over and over, like to the point where like even like sometimes even I forgot the line, I would just add "old sport" at the end, right, because it just like at that point in time, because I was like it was back and forth, yeah, in that avenue. Amazing. No, it was great, right? But just hearing Gatsby continuously be like old sport, and then like it gets stuck in my mind too. It's crazy.
オールドスポート。北米本国でギルドという寄り合いを束ねている。オールドスポート。
Now, President Rainzawa, just letting you know, I lead it. I'm not sure if you've heard. It's a huge organization. It's called the Guild. Yeah. Oh God, nostalgia in North America. Damn. For them to come through though and do this is a power move. They don't care. They legitimately don't give a fuck. And that's sort of what this is coming on through, right? Very rich, very powerful, big. They don't care. So the fact that they're coming on through and they're doing this, it's like, hey, we can destroy you at any point in time, right? Like you must know where we're from. You must know what we're doing.
北米本国で
Donald Scott Fitzgerald.
ギルドという寄り合いを束ねている。その他個人的に3つの複合企業と5つの
3 conglomerates, 5 hotels, how many casinos? God!
それに航空会社
Airline, rail, yeah.
貴君は懸賞金でポートマフィアをそそのかし
So let me guess, him owning or like his ability probably has something to do with money in some capacity. Because nobody would talk about all of this in this regard. And then, you know, related to the Great Gatsby, you know, and the whole aspect as to what the Great Gatsby was about. The Great Gatsby, in a big aspect, you know, was, again, there was a lot of criminal activities that was happening, if you really want to go into that. But at the same time, the amount of wealth, the amount of things, the amount of parties, the extravagantness of things is what gave Gatsby the illusion of power, right? For him to try and, you know, refresh and reignite that flame with his first love to try and, you know, steal her away from Tom and others in that regard. So I'm assuming that his ability has something to do with power or spending or, you know, getting properties or something in that regard. It has to do with money, equity, or, you know, spending, something like that, right? Because money is power, you know.
我々を襲撃させたとの報告があるが誠か
ああ、あれは過ちだったよ。まさかこの国の非合法組織があれほど役立たずとは。
Bruh.
謝罪にいい商談を持ってきた。この会社は悪くない。街並みも美しいしな。そこでだ。この会社を買い
I'm not a wizard in any capacity. You know, how much I'm not a wizard in any capacity, you know. All of the, yeah, how much chat. All of this literally comes through just from analyzing how they're reacting. You know, what's the most likely? This ain't a win. Thank you, Paradox.
勘違いするな。俺はここから見える土地と会社すべてを買うこともできる。この社屋にも社員にも興味はない。
Oh.
あるのは一つ。
まさか
そうだ。異能開業許可証をよこせ。
Ability business
この
permit.
国で異能力者の集まりが合法的に開業するには、内務省異能特務課が発行した許可証が必要だ。特務課の石頭どもだけは金で買収できない。何しろ表向きはないことになっている秘密組織だ。連中を敵に回さず、大手を振ってこの町で探し物をするには、その許可証が
断る
なんだ、これでは足りんか。それでは、これもつけろ。
Have this Rolex.
限定生産で。
How much? How much? Oh, fuck. We're about to go into a full-on war, aren't we? We're about to go into a full-on war, aren't we? Oh, no. Yeah, how much? Yeah. Oh, no, chat. Oh. Just how rich is he?
特殊ダイヤがあしらわれた一品だ。
命が金で買えぬように許可証と変えられるものなど存在せぬ。
You're not quite
あ
getting
れは
it.
社の魂だ。特務課の期待、許可証発行に尽力していただいた夏目先生の思いが込められている。頭に札束の詰まった成金がやすやすと触れて良い代物ではない。
金で買えないものがあるか。
You're like, that's a fucking lie. Watch his whole mentality is everything can be bought with money. Happiness, powers, relationships, status. You know, that's why I spend power. You know, I spend money. Don't you know? You know, something like that, right? Get his ass. Like, I can already see the Americanness like coming from this, right? Where it's like time is money, right? Or something like that. Like, yeah, money is everything. Exactly. Like,
貧乏
he is like, don't you know who he is? He is the great F. Scott Fitzgerald. How can you not accept him? How can you not accept? Oh, that's the mantra of the poor. There you go. Thank you. Now you're just highlighting exactly what I was. Oh no. Oh no.
決め台詞だな。いくら君が強がっても、社員が皆消えてしまっては会社は成り立たない。そうなってから意見を変えても遅いぞ。
ご忠告心に留めよう。喫したまえ。
また来る。
お客様のお帰りです。
お送りします。
明日の朝刊にメッセージを載せる。よく見ておけ、オールドスポート。俺
God damn it! You're gonna go go down look out that newspaper, yeah. You're gonna see on that morning newspaper that we get what we want here. We throw a lot of money out, you old sport. Just Naomi is so grand. I know, old sport though. Start talking major like just Boomhauer and Texan accent. Old sport though. Oh my goodness, dude. These Americans are gonna be the death of me. This is oh.
欲しいものは必ず手に入れる。
その帽子素敵ね。
Oh
そう
no.
ですか。ありがとうございます。
Yoink. 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 Don't tell me that they kidnapped him. Or one of them has some sort of spatial ability or some shit. It's probably the girl, isn't it? And in order to activate that power or ability or something, you have to, like, I don't know, get an emotional state, an emotional reaction, some way, shape, or form, right? Because for him to no longer be there, for me, it's saying that they either had like a magic bag and they just stuffed him in that magic bag, right? There's some sort of ability that was insta used there. That's crazy. She liked the hat a little too much. The hat does look nice, but
どう？似合うかしら？
麻袋でもかぶった方がマシだな。
何よ。
oof, the disrespect.
まずは一人。
おい、長官を見たか？
ニュースでもやってるよ。
ご覧ください。7階建ての建物が一夜にして消滅してしまいました。
I'm assuming that that old sport though has old sport has the ability to do with money in some capacity, and I'm assuming that redhead girl probably has like some sort of like extra dimension or storage or some sort of ability like that. In that regard, what it is specifically is what I'm trying to go out and wrap my brain around. Like, what author is she and what book is it? Because they're all related around authors and books, you know. Because then they're able to go and suck everyone in, you know, in that regard. Can't have shit in Yokohama. No, apparently not. But what a message to send. Think about that. What a message to send, chat. Hey, I can make your building disappear. Yeah, I can make your building disappear. What a fucking message to send. I'd be terrified if I were them. I would be absolutely like, oh, what?
メッセージとはこれか。
彼らを送って出たケンジ君もやはり寮にはいませんでした。逆らう探偵者も用済みのマフィアも全て消すか。
谷崎、これ以上単独で動くな。淳と組んで検事を探せ。太宰は俺と一緒に来い。社長会議だ。どんな能力を持ってるかわからん。敵と接触しても戦わずに逃げろ。
はい。ナオミ、やっぱり社に戻るんだ。危険すぎる。
建物ごと消せるんだから。どこに行っても同じよ。ねえ、淳さん。
Oh.
まあ。
The guy's looking for his Ellis
妹には異
child.
能力がない。足を引っ張る。
何よ兄様、ナオミの言うことは何でも聞くって言ったじゃない。
昨日のあれはお前が無理やり。
Nah, the guy has a lab coat. Instantly raises my suspicion. Nah.
なんでもありません。
Insta
と
raise
にかく危険
suspicion.
だから戻るんだ。
あらあら、なんなら昨日の懇願を思っ
ナオミ？まさか。ナオミ！どこだ？どこに行ったんだナオミ？敵の攻撃？バカな。何の気配もなかったぞ。ナオミ！谷崎さん危険です。どこだいエリスちゃん。困ったね。ナオミを返せ。
Careful, because she might just get you too and yoink. She wants you isolated in some capacity. Yoink!
遊びましょ
You know what's interesting about individuals like this? That they never oh. Is it like a mind palace? Wait a fucking minute. Is this like a mind palace and you just absorb everything in? Was I fucking right in some capacity? Wait, the Amazing Digital Circus? Oh my god. It's the Mind Palace. Help, the Mind Palace. Amori vibes? Yeah, 100%.
う。皆さんようこそ、アンの部屋へ。
So then, if this is happening inside of her mind, then you have to destabilize it, right? Because it is Alice in Wonderland vibes. I wonder how she would react if, like, you know, if you start either getting her emotionally volatile up or down, or however that may be, right? So, like, you start getting her into a fight or flight type of stage, or even vice versa, like surprise her with other emotions that she's probably not even aware of. Like, how would she react if I'm thinking about it? I'm like, say that Atsushi goes through and gives her a hug. How out of whack does that throw her? And does emotional stability maintain this space or not? I have so many questions.
あら、嫌だわ。こんなたくさんの方たちに見つめられて。私、初対面の方とお話しするの苦手なの。でもダメね。ちゃんと説明しなくちゃ皆さんお困りだわ。だって、こんな見知らぬ場所に突然連れてこられたんですもの。私だったら心臓が飛び跳ねてしまうことでしょ。
ナオミはどこだ？
あら、ごめんなさい。その説明が最初よね。探偵社の皆さんはあちらよ。
ケンジ君、ナオミ。
Ooh.
そう、ナオミ。
鍵なしでは開かないわ。開くのはあっち。
静止してる。時間が止まってる。
私の名前はルーシー。
Lucy.
私の異能力で作った空間なの。でも安心なさって、いつでもその白いドアから出られるわ。お仲間を取り返したくなければですけど。
どうするつもりだ？
簡単よ。この部屋のアンと遊んでいただきたいの。いらっしゃいやん。
Gilda Princess, Lucy Mild Montgomery, Anne of the Abyssal Red. Oh. 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 Lucy. Lucy. With your Raggedy Ann doll here.
アンは遊ぶのが大好きなの。少し甘えん坊だけど可愛いのよ。ただしドアから出たら部屋の中のことは全部忘れちゃうわよ。よろしくて。あらあら、残ったのは3人だけ。
ここは危険です。逃げた方がいい。女の子を探してるんだ。天使のように可愛い子なのだよ。どこかで見なかったかな。天使のように可愛い子なのだよ。
He's just normal about his. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. He's just a father. Uh-huh. Sure. No, 100%. 100%. 100%. Just a man and his kid. That,
どこかで見なかったかな。いえ、残念ながら。そうかい。エリスちゃんという名でね。
Elise Chan.
とにかくこのことはぐれて、私はもう気が気でなくって。あの扉の向こうにいるかもしれない。もしそうなら、今逃げたら一生後悔する。だから私も残るよ。わかりました。
ルールは簡単よ。かわいい。
Man, do some people know how to act, right? Do some people know how to act? Man, do some people absolutely know how to play the role just perfectly and align themselves in that manner, in that way. All right, we have a little bit of ads going, so I'll let the ads play out. All right, welcome on back. Welcome on back. Welcome on back. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you're having a good time. What you doing there, Ed? What you doing there, Ed? What do you mean, what am I doing? What do you mean, what am I doing? Why? Can't a man draw lines on a character? Can't a man draw lines on a character in peace? Huh? Can't a man just enjoy highlighting and putting lines and oh, that's a little weird. Huh. That's a little weird. Just happy little lines there, you know, looking for his daughter, I'm sure. Oh, 100%. Oh, it's not like we haven't seen his daughter somewhere, you know, and you know, him. Is everyone at the Port Mafia, or I guess the higher ups at the Port Mafia, just good at acting? He looks good in dark clothes. Yeah, is everyone at the Port Mafia just good at acting? That's what I'm starting to come in, right? I don't know, bro. Gotta ask the Port Mafia. I don't know what you're talking about. Uh huh. You're telling me that he's not the other executive at the Port Mafia that we've seen this season? Elise Chan, my daughter. You know, you're telling. They have weekly improv nights. Clearly. It's clearly an NPC, you know. Now draw evil eyebrows on him. Bet. And a mustache. Everyone, yeah, I know, but like, you know, what a way to go ahead and 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 get us to lower our guard, you know. Very, very interesting. Very interesting.
可愛い子なのだよ。どこかで見なかったかな。いえ、残念ながら。そうかい。エリスちゃんという名でね。とにかくこのことはぐれて、私はもう気が気でなくって。
Actually, considering that he's wearing a lab coat, it kind of makes me wonder. Does this executive have anything to do with Yosano in any way, shape, or form? Is there any sort of history or anything in relation to it? The reason why I say this is because when you think about what is Yosano's role? What is Yosano's role? Yosano's role is to be the doctor, right? To be the healer, to be whatever. And then we have this, science teacher looking with the, what I like to go the over the top coat, right? Whatnot, white on white in that regard. Is he a character in relation? Because you have to remember, people are dressed, dressing, whatnot, correlates with one another, right? There's this big thing where like you don't do nothing for no reason. Does his history tie in any way, shape, or form with Yosano? That's where my question starts coming in. And is there any form of bad blood between them? Not just because they're a part of Port Mafia and she's a part of the detective agency, but is there any form of bad blood between them? Because it's interesting that this is the acting form of this executive, to wear this thing that you would usually be seen by a doctor, right? Very interesting to note that they're the only individuals that we've seen that wear that color. In case you guys are wondering, Ed, what are you looking at? Oh, I don't know. All the time that Yosano comes through. I don't know, I don't know. But is it? Did this guy have a history with Yosano in a bad way? Maybe he hurt her. Maybe he did something to her. Because I'm assuming that he's, because he's a part of the Port Mafia, he's messed up. So he probably did something that like hurt or broke or like, messed up with like Yosano psychologically, emotionally, in some way, shape, or form. Because again, color schemes matter and character designs matter. I don't know. I guess I'll ask Rayne about it later.
あの扉の向こうにいるかもしれない。もしそうなら、今逃げたら一生後悔する。だから私も残るよ。わかりました。
ルールは簡単よ。可愛いアンと追いかけっこをしてタッチされたら皆さんの負け。捕まる前にその鍵でドアを開ければ皆さんの勝ちよ。人質をお返しするわ。それで参加されるのは誰？
二人同時でもいいのか？
もちろんよくってよ。お遊戯はみんなの方が楽しいもの。
谷崎さんの空間に巨像を映し出すささめ雪があれば勝てる。
準備はよろしくて。
ああ。
レディー。
Damn! Oh!
一人目捕まえた。
And I hope, yep. Damn!
またお友達が増えちゃったわ。嬉しいわね、アン。何？まだ欲しいの？それじゃ
おお。
もっと見たいわ。なんて力強くて便利な異能力なんでしょう。さぞ幼少からチヤホヤされたに違いないわ。
I wouldn't really quite say it that way. Yeah, sure. Oh, poor Hatsu. Yeah. Poor Hatsushi.
あなた元孤児なんですってね。私も孤児院育ちなの。とても寒いところよ。氷のような冷たい水で一日雑巾がけをした後は何日も指の痛みが取れなかったわ。それに私の異能はこんなだからみんなに気味悪がられちゃって。あなたが囚われた時探偵社は必死で探したそうね。素敵だわ。きっとあなたがいい異能を持っているからなのね。
僕は
私も異能を買われてギルドに拾われたの。けどギルドは失敗を許さないわ。今回の作戦をしくじった
Then
ら
you're out.
汚れた紙ナプキンのように捨てられる。
Yeah, you're disposable.
そしたらまた一人よ。
So think about it this way as well, right? So many orphans out there, but this is the orphan war economy, right? You bring up a bunch of orphans, you traumatize the fuck out of them, you give them abilities, and then you use them as pawns in your chess game. Like, yeah, damn Americans.
ねえ、なぜあなたなの？なぜ私ではないの？不公平よ。あなたも私の気持ちを思い知るべきだわ。この部屋の中で永遠にね。
あのドアに鍵を刺すしか勝つ方法はない。
Oh.
よし、勝った。少年、危ない。
あらあら、大事な鍵。
鍵でドアを開けたら勝ちじゃないのか。
さ、開けられればね。こんな鍵をどう使うのか私も見当がつかないけど。
Wow.
最初から勝つ方法なんてなかったんだ。
お遊戯はこれからが本番よ。あなたは鬼ごっこの天才みたいだけど、この状態で何分心が持つかしら。
打つ手がない。いつかは捕まる。ここから逆転なんて僕には無理だ。もう太宰さんたちを頼るしかない。
お友達を捨てて逃げる気？
この状況でも太宰さんならきっと何か思いつく。
I mean, you're putting yourself in a power under position, right? I actually like her. I think with a lot of love and care, she can come around. She's not necessarily a bad person. She's just doing it to survive. Think about it this way: if you were in her shoes, wouldn't you try and do anything and or everything to try and stay alive, right? Not be thrown away, not go back to being an orphan, like.
ダメだよ少年。敵
Oh.
はあっちだ。このケースでの逃亡はおすすめしない。あ、いやその。
ただきっと何か思いつく。でも僕には無理だ。
ダメだよ少年。
It's rule or be ruled, kill or be killed. What are you doing? I know, dude. I know. That's
敵はあっちだ。このケースでの逃亡はおすすめしない。
the mask comes off and then instantly back on.
たかが小さな言葉を信じてもらえるならばだが、彼女の言葉を信じるなら、そのドアから逃げれば君は記憶を失う。敵の手札も捕らえられた仲間の危機も忘れ、敵は進撃を続ける。良いことを教えよう。
Local neighborhood position.
危害を加えてきた敵には徹底反撃を行う。
In game theory, but this is just a theory. A game theory. It's Matt Pat all along. That's who this is. It's thanks for watching. Oh no. Oh no.
理論最適解とされている。徹底的に叩くのだ。
でも方法が。
絶対に負けぬと高をくくる敵ほどたやすい相手はいないよ。そもそもあの扉の奥にいる彼らは君が囚われた時必死に助けたという話ではなかったのかね。
そうだ、みんなは僕を助けてくれた。
お話は終わり？やる気は戻ったのかしら？
なら
Tie her up. Give her a kiss, dude. there's 101 ways that you can like distract her, you know. Hey, yo, not like that. Ed, what? Don't tell me you wouldn't be distracted. In some of the fights that I've been in, the shit talking that happens, you know, I'm used to that. I'll showcase this. I had someone in a chokehold, right? He was going down, you know, and all of a sudden, he's like, "Oh, grip it a little tighter. I like it a little bit tighter like that." He's like, "Hey, why don't you come in for a smooch?" And like, it completely threw me through my game. I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, like." I was like, "Yeah," because it makes you go like, "What?" Exactly. That's the main point. It makes you go, "What? Did they kiss you?" No, bro. I was like, stand up. I'm gonna knock you out. Like, I'm not gonna go down to the floor with you anymore because it was getting weird. They're shit talking. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. Distract your enemies, you know?
今回は僕の番だ。そう、それが君の最適解だ。
そうでなくちゃ面白くないわ。でも、もう終わりよ。
もう一台。
そちらは2人なんだから当然でしょ。
しまった。
Oh no. No way.
おしまい。それで、おじさまはどうなさるの？おじさまの言葉のおかげで虎の彼に逃げられずに済んだわ。だから感謝の印に見逃してあげてもいいわよ。
He's like, nah.
それともおじさまがアンに捕まった時の顔を見てみようかしら。
試してみる。何なのこれ。足が震えて動けない。これはさっき。
Whoa.
でもアンまで動けないなんて。
He's just aura farming.
なぜなら君はすでに負けている。ドアを見るといい。
ドアは確かに閉まったはずなのに。どうして？
Did you?
見落としは一つ。この戦いは最初から2対1だ。ドアが開いた瞬間に谷崎さんのささめ息で扉の映像を偽装した。その上部屋へと
Oh.
腕力だけで成功するなんて。
君は思い違いをしている。僕は強くも人気者でもない。むしろ生きることはずっと呪いだった。だから他人を妬み恨む君の気持ちはよくわかる。本当は君にこの作戦を失敗してほしくない。居場所を失ってほしくない。でも僕は弱った客だから他に方法が思いつかない。これはリボンを君に結んでおいた。
So, chat, you have anything you want to say? You have anything you want to say? Yo.
能力を解除してみんなを解放しろ。でないと君を奥の部屋に引きずり込む。鍵がなければ扉は開かない。なら君が幽閉されれば扉を開けられる者は誰もいなくなる。そうなってから能力を解除しても君は元の世界に戻れない。
Whoa.
違うか。それは異能力は便利な支配道具じゃない。それは僕がよくわかってる。自分で作った空間に死ぬまで。いや、死んだ後も囚われ続けたいか。私は失敗するわけには。今から手を離す。決断の時間は扉が閉まる一瞬しかないよ。ダメ！待って！
Ah! That is so good. That is so good. All the doctor guy did is aura farm. That's all he did. Aura farm enough to distract. Like, he didn't even fucking do anything, bro. He just You know, get out of the road. Onto gambling. That's how you know that this has been like absolutely fantastic and so powerful, right? He did stop Atsushi from running. Yeah, he did. And then he aura farmed. You know, his mere presence was enough to just unravel all this. You want to try me?
Kimi, もし僕に何かできることが。
Oh.
エリスちゃん、もう大丈夫だったかい？どこに行っていたのだい？
She's so cute. She is adorable. You look at this porcelain doll. Look, yes. His totally normal daughter, you know, that would totally be noticeable within a crowd because of what she's wearing, you know. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
心配したのだよ。突然いなくなるから。
急に消えたらリンタロウが心配するかなと思ってリンタロウを泣かせたくなった。
ひどいよエリスちゃん。可愛いから許す。
Oh, little bean. See, now this one I actually believe. This one I absolutely believe. The other one, not so much, you know? Uh-huh, exactly. Look at the colors, chat. Look at the colors. Look at the parallels and the contrast in this. Ah! When an anime does something so well that it's able to go and dictate, like, you know, similar but different, similar but different. That it does it so well, so fucking well. That was so fun. That was such a fun fight.
今は小さな寄り合いの仕切り屋中年さ。
Ah, yeah, just a small group of people.
どんな困難な選曲でも必ず理論的な最適解はある。混乱してやけになりそうな時ほど、それを忘れてはいけないよ。はい。ではでは。
バイバイ。
困難な時でも道はある。か。京香ちゃん、どうしたの？
She probably realized who that is, like, instantly. And Atsushi has no fucking clue. And she's like, oh, fuck. Oh, no. My little bean. The trauma.
楽しいひとときだった。私も童心に帰って異能力で敵をバッサバサとやっつけたくなったよ。
中年には無理。
You're too old for that.
私はこれでも。
Well, they took one down, and we see Jinji here.
This これがギルドの資格かね。はい。探偵者にギルド。我々もまた困難な選曲というわけだ。
Oh, it's war.
最適解が必要だね。探偵者もギルドも。
Agency of the guild. Vita Sexuales.
敵対者は徹底的に潰して殺す。
Oh, God. Bro, this episode flew on by. I thought we were halfway through. I thought we were just halfway through. Holy fuck. So then it is like the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Like we have a fucking war on our hands. Oh shit. Season 2 is about to be fucking great. Season 2 is about to be phenomenal. If that's what it is. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. But it's still an enemy, you know? No! No! Ah! It flew on by. I blinked. This fucking fast episode. It blinked and it's gone. Jinji appeared so peak. Such interesting characters too. I'm like, fuck. Isn't this gonna trigger the Americans to come through with the like bigger response? Because the thing is, Americans don't take kindly to like one of ours, something bad happening to any of ours. So like I could assume that they're just gonna like explode in some capacity. Like we're about to see a grand scale of yeah. Yeah. Ooh, great episode. It flew on by. Also, her abilities are so cool. Nope, I don't want to spoil myself. I don't want to spoil myself. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I don't want to spoil myself, so I'm gonna keep myself without going into that the spoilers. Yeah, no spoilers. No spoilers. Just in case Friday comes around and we get enough support in the videos and we can start season 2, you know. I will say though, fantastic episode. It flew on by, a good introduction to the new characters, and also great re showcase of the abilities of teamwork and everyone there, right? What do you mean, Ed? Please, Ed, please. I have nothing else to say on that. We can watch season 2. I mean, we can. That's what I'm saying is, what are we doing for tomorrow's stream? I don't know. I might take a little bit of a day off. I'm thinking about it. I have to go to my parents and go pick up a couple of things, or I might just come through and have another chill stream like we did today. You know, maybe watch some Witch Hat Atelier. You know. But with that being said, what'd you guys think of the episode? For me, that was a fantastic season finale because it left us with a lot of questions. It left us with a lot of questions, more questions than answers, and that's what I enjoy. When a show keeps us coming by and keeps recontextualizing, and when we start getting the Americans, you know, coming on through with their American tendencies, that's fantastic. That was really, really well done. Really good ending and a really good way to go ahead and drive us on through forward. Well, with that being said, I know I've been streaming for like 5 hours essentially. Before I get some rest, I'm gonna do the stage, but we're gonna keep it short to around 3 minutes roughly a section there because of that. Y'all ready? Set. All right, let me see. Pop. That was great though. That flew on by. Bungo Stray Dogs finale season 1. Stato. Hello.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi.
Rayne. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Any freakouts this episode?
A little bit
Wait, why?
because I really love Lucy.
She's great. Like she's such a fun character.
Yes. She's so cute. I love her.
So question to
Another precious child.
right? Oh, but like even through that, that's why I kept saying like she doesn't feel like a bad person, right? She just feels gray, and I think that that's what's fantastic about her is like she like I don't know. I was looking at this, I'm like I feel you. I understand where you're coming from.
Yes.
Oh, oh, thanks, Tree. I appreciate it. All right. Well, let's start bringing some people up, shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it. Nikolai!
Hi!
Hi!
Hi.
How you
Oh,
doing?
I'm good.
What'd you think of the episode?
Loved it and was screaming a lot of the time.
Why?
Just because you kept predicting things. I think everyone in the chat, like in the spoiler chat, was screaming as well.
Oh God. Oh God. Well, I hope y'all had
That's true.
fun. But also, question for you, Nikolai.
Huh?
Do you think that we'll dive into like I don't know, because I'm still thinking like the only character that we haven't really dove into their past a lot is Yosano and Desai. Do you think that we're gonna really like dive into their past in the coming seasons?
I don't know.
The silence between Rayne and you there is interesting. What do you
What?
what do you think their past would be like though?
I don't know.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I have no idea.
Sure. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah, what is Bungo Stray Dogs?
But also like I guess if you were in Lucy's shoes, how far would you go to try and retain your home?
Oh.
I don't even know how far I would go. Well, like
It depends.
it seems like if she sees the guild as home, like I feel like that's not a great place for her to be. So if I was in that situation, I wouldn't try to stay there.
Hmm. But then we had like the Atsushi almost kiss moment with her, right? I mean, Atsushi hugging her moment type thing. So do you
Yes, you could call it that.
think? By the way, y'all are such gaslighters as well, right? Like I said that, and
Why?
y'all are just like what? And like no, like all of these things. And meanwhile, I'm over here explaining myself how it's a good tactic, and it almost happens because it's a good tactic. And
Aren't we just doing our job?
Akuga
sure.
was getting cheated on.
So, Nikolai, do you have any questions?
Yeah, at the end, like, do you think Kyoka going into, like, a full-blown panic the second she saw Mori is, like, an important part of her character, or, like, they could, like, say, like, what she might have gone through in the Mafia?
Probably, yeah. I was about to say if you take a look at everyone else's expressions of him, it was pretty much the same thing. I mean, Lucy's legs were shaking at him, so yeah, this guy's a terrifying individual. Which again brings up a lot of other questions. But yes, I'm assuming that we'll see all the horrible things that this guy does. At least I hope we do.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, Nikolai?
I had something else and then I forgot it. I'm just gonna say no.
Alrighty, well, I'm gonna go to put you back down. Thank you so much for joining us for the season finale, Nikolai.
Bye, thank you!
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you. I hope you guys were freaking out. Maybe it was decent. Some of the analysis and stuff that y'all enjoyed it.
Oh yeah. It was great. It's always great.
All right, up next, Sopas, Sophie. Hiya.
Hi! Oh my god, hello. Hi Rain, hi Ed. Hello everyone.
Hi. How you
Hi.
doing?
I'm doing well. It's currently 6 a.m. over here.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
So, Sophia, quick question for you.
Yes.
This doctor guy, executive, probably of the Port Mafia, whatever his name is. I don't know his name. What's his name,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mori.
Mori?
Yes.
Uh-huh. What's his backstory with Yosano?
Oh, I don't know myself actually. It really depends on how deep you look into Yosono's character, and yeah.
I was about to say, because there's a lot of similarities in character design between him and Atsushi, as well as, our precious little bean and his precious little bean, apparently. But at the same time, the doctor's coat, all of that stuff. I don't know. For me, it's making me wonder, did he hurt her? And if so, in what capacity?
Well, you'll just have to wait and see.
So there is a layer of pain there. Okay, so, and the fact that like Rayne isn't speaking up is just adding to it. Wonderful.
Oh,
Uh,
actually, I'm just staying quiet because you said to keep it short. So I just
no,
want to give the people more time.
uh-huh.
No, I'm not joking. I'm not joking. It's it's for this reason.
Oh, any questions for us, Sophie?
Oh yes, I have one. Since Mori has been revealed as um a very important figure in the Port Mafia, what do you think of him in general?
I mean, what I've always thought of him, he's probably a creepo who
Mm-hmm.
believes in absolutes. Like you, absolute. It's just a game theory, like he's
That Pat mentioned.
yeah. He's Matt Pat, but if got insane and only believes in probably like absolutes and rules. It's like the weak have to be ruled over, which is kind of funny because in a way his is through power in some capacity, while the Americans is through money. You know, so it's like, what difference is it really in that regard, right? It's just people fighting over imaginary drawn lines in sand.
With that, how do you think Mori's influence impact the people in the Port Mafia? How well do you think he leads the mafia?
Oh, and probably not well at all. Like, do people fear him? Probably, yeah, right. But at the same time, it's like, if you take a look at their organizational structure and how many defects and probably traitor-esque aspects that like people would be able to solidify and be like, that's not a good move that they did, where they went against orders, kind of showcases that leadership wise. It's like, oh well, question for you guys, did he participate, like, because he was kind of bringing it up or kind of alluding to it, like it's a war, right? Like he was getting all excited. Reminds me of my grandpa when he would talk about the war. Was he a part of like any war?
Well,
Well, don't know.
could be. It depends.
And if
I
so,
mean,
He
hmm,
looks pretty
I
old.
mean,
hmm.
yeah, but also, I mean, it could be also uh mm, talked about like a war into another organization
Hmm.
or against other organizations. So there are many types of war.
True.
But this world that we jumped into when we first started, isn't it like right after a major war?
Mm,
Hmm.
we don't know for sure.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I have my last question. So, Ed, who is your favorite character in this entire season that isn't Edogawa Ranpo?
Rampo.
Still Rampo.
It's still Rampo. Get out of here with that. Yeah, it's still Rampo.
Thank you for having me on General Stage
Uh,
today.
of course. Bye,
Thank you so
Sophia.
much. Bye bye. Have a
Oh no!
No, bye.
All right, guys. I can only bring about 3 or 4 more of you on. So whoever has the questions, right, that you feel absolutely need to be asked, or
The questions.
the questions, because unfortunately, yeah, I was about to say, I did kind of start this stream 5 hours ago.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So Drop a Dorito. But yeah, Rain, that's interesting. I don't know. You're making me wonder. You're making me wonder. Also,
About what?
many things. You always make me wonder about a lot of things. We always have these discussions, and then I'm left like in the dark. Meanwhile, you guys got the opportunity to read the light novels and like go into your communities and ask all these questions and stuff. Meanwhile, I'm just left in the dark, like, I wonder what's
Yeah,
gonna happen.
I'm sorry, but it's just how it is for now.
Well, I guess people better watch the coming 2 episodes to see if we jump into season 2 this Friday. Hi,
We
Kana.
will.
I wasn't expecting to be brought up. Okay.
Hi. Welcome on in.
Hi.
I have 2 questions that Marian asked.
Okay.
My voice is horrible after yesterday's karaoke.
Oh, the karaoke.
Oh my god. Okay. Who is? Oh, I don't know how to translate it. Who is Atsushi's mentor that is helping him more with the trauma stuff and the PTSD?
The little bean.
Mm.
Let's be honest. The Zai is like, I'm your mentor. Write that up for me. Like, I ain't gonna teach you shit. You're gonna learn out in the streets. Like, that's a Zai approach. Kunikita, on the other hand, is like, you gotta follow my schedule. And that doesn't really fit Atsushi. Meanwhile, our precious little bean is like going up and hugging him and being like, are you okay? And like showing him warmth and love. Like, what other person is doing that for him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other one is, now that you know that Mori exists,
Well, I mean,
what type of mentor do you?
I felt like we've
Huh?
always known that he's exists since the
Well,
opening.
yeah, but now you know
Now that
him.
he's introduced.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What type of mentor do you think he is for the Port Mafia compared to how Fukusawa is for the ADA and Dasai?
I mean, he's a fear-based leader. That's what he is.
Mm.
He's probably cooked, like, that's why I keep saying he's probably like croaked up on some like old war like mentality, habits, whatnot, and he's probably like used to psychologically dominating and breaking people, which isn't how you lead to begin with. That's how narcissists and individuals that are on the APD spectrum, right, the antisocial personality spectrum are. So yeah, that's not a person that you usually want to be around because it's his way or the highway, and at times narcissism can run extremely high if you're not careful. So
Oh,
So you would
sorry, go.
Rayne, can.
So you wouldn't classify him as a good leader?
not from what I've seen, no. Like, you're telling me a good leader is someone that, like, let's say that you guys are all part of my organization and I'm like, hey, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of Bleak, right? And then like
Oh no.
and then a majority of you guys just completely disobey my orders and go and save Bleak. Oh, I'm a great leader. Y'all listen to me perfectly.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah. What? Poor Bleak catching strays here.
I'm sorry, Blake.
Like, and that's sort of what I'm saying is like ruling through fear can only get you so far, right? And people think that ruling through fear is ruling through power, and that's what gains you respect. But at the end of the day, it kind of just like what happens when there's a bigger threat and people find out that, hey, it turns out you cower just as much as everybody else does when there's a bigger enemy. Something to consider.
But it's the Port Mafia, right? They have to be used to fear.
Do they?
Well, they're killing.
What if the Port Mafia was ran by like a bunch of little beans? Wouldn't that be a much more adorable version of the Port Mafia?
That would be probably more terrifying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it'd be a significantly more adorable. The Pulp Mafia, with a W instead of an R, like it'd be adorable.
Oh no.
Okay.
Is that it, Kana?
Is that it? Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Kana. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Yeah, that would be adorable. I'm still thinking about it. I'm like just seeing a bunch of little like chibi versions of like Atsushi and Dazai and Rampo running around, and our precious little bean trying to get
I
all the
mean,
deliveries.
small little criminals.
Yeah, it'd be adorable. It'd be great. And they'd probably
Be
run it.
adorable and do crime.
Fuck yeah. Be adorable and do crime. Even better.
Oh no.
Okay, here we go.
Hi.
Hi, Nex. How you doing?
Good.
Hi.
Hi.
So how many freakouts did you have this episode?
Too many.
Oh,
You
no.
claim I'm not a wizard, and then you just you predict something that's gonna happen like the next scene.
Okay, to be fair, I did not know that I could just pause and like get the answer.
Well, we've concretely met Fitzgerald and Lucy. If we continue to meet guild members, who do you think's gonna pop up?
Oh, Mark Twain, Huckleberry Finn, I don't know, the guy who wrote Moby Dick, M. Night Shyamalan, can't even pronounce his Shyamalan. I'm just gonna start throwing a bunch of producers and people out there. Yeah, Shamalama. There's a lot of individuals out there that I think we might meet, in some capacity. Who wrote the Scarlet Letter?
Nathaniel Hawthorne.
There you go, that guy. The guy that wrote, or the person that wrote Invisible Man. There's a lot. Oh, you okay, Nex?
Yeah.
You just went like deadly quiet. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess.
No, we're just listening.
Okay, is Dazai a donut?
You brought up the donut thing, and I just kept thinking of Knives Out, because Benoit Blanc has like an entire monologue about like we need to find what fits in the donut hole.
By the way,
Okay.
I was informed by my brother what the definitions of the words were, Rayne.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
And he's like, he's like, you have to shut off your analytical brain and pump up like, pump up the other
Yeah.
side of the brain, and then you get it. Yeah. Lewis Carroll. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, so
Do note
now
that
you
a lot
know.
of that a lot of that was not on purpose.
Totally
Yeah.
not. Yeah, no, not just you guys, like,
No, us finding out about it was not on purpose.
Oh,
for most
okay,
of us.
okay. I thought me finding
Yeah,
out
I
about it
can
through you guys.
confirm. I can confirm that probably 80 to 90% of the people who know about it, they didn't find it on purpose. They didn't look out for it. It just happened, and either they got introduced by other people or they traumatized themselves.
Or you tried searching it up on Google, like hot pictures of Dazai. Okay, hot pictures of Dazai without a shirt.
Not me.
No.
Hot pictures of Dazai and Chuya kissing. Like, I could totally imagine.
That could be me.
That could be. Oh no,
That's
my
possible.
That's funny. So next, what do you think about Yozano's backstory, though?
I don't know much about. If we find out anything, I don't know much about nothing.
Fair.
Because like it's been a while since I went through any of the content myself. So I don't know much about nothing.
Follow-up question here. Do you think that the Fitzgerald's ability does revolve around money?
I haven't read The Great Gatsby, so I don't know.
All right, well, any other questions?
How are you liking the show so far?
I mean, it was a good ending. It felt really quick. It felt like 2 minutes, I swear. Like, I was like, oh, we're there already? Like, it's already done? Like, what?
You spent so long trying to break Dazai and Atsushi.
Oh, there's other ways to break them. But as I mentioned, they're in my notebook, and I'm going to keep that sealed until it's time.
When's it going to be time?
Oh, you'll know when it's time.
Okay.
You'll know.
All right, I guess.
Okay, Mr. Cryptic. Yeah, considering y'all like practice your PR stunts here, like
we are not PR trained. We get glared at by the mods.
We're defending you from yourself. So many of the fanfic authors are it's not trading, it's threats. Oh God. But no, you guys are doing a great job. Phenomenal job nonetheless. And also over 300 hours in the voice chat. That is insane.
I have not popped in a while.
Yeah, I'm like, we did karaoke yesterday, so that was fun.
I
I fell asleep.
open the text chat. I periodically open the text chat just to see like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah, it turns out like some people have the voice of an angel here, and you're just like, oh my God, you can really sing. Like Rayne, she's so shy of singing, and yet she can really sing. Like,
no, I can't.
You did great. Everyone did great. We're just supporting everyone. Anyway, Nick, I appreciate you coming on and like doing absolutely amazing as always. You're incredible. Thank you so much. I'm gonna put you back down. Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
I feel like people think I'm just gonna go in and ask them like, spoil me, and it's like, no, like I'm asking these questions because my brain is revolving around this a certain theorem here, and it's trauma, the backstory, and hurt people.
No, I'm listening. Keep going.
No, you're fine. All right, Kyon.
Hello.
Hi.
I do apologize if I sound a bit weird or if I end up sniffing. I do have a cold, so I'm sorry in advance.
No worries.
It's okay.
Ha! Now you're just like her profile pic.
Yeah,
no.
I'm the Akko laying down in bed, looking up.
No, the baby.
Oh God. Well, how did you like this episode?
It was good. I feel like I'm answering this question a lot.
Just before asking an actual question.
Oh, just go straight into the actual question. Don't even worry about it. I'm like, that's what I'm here for.
So, the question I have is actually the one I saved from last episode. but it is a good one to ask now that you have met Mori officially. So, a few episodes back, when we had the whole like Akutagawa using the outing with Kyoka to get Atsushi and everything, when he gets to Kyoka again, he tells her, "Let's go home," when he refers to the Port Mafia. And that specific line always had me, thinking. So last episode we had Higuchi going after him to save him and all of the Black Lizard, and we learned that there is a pseudo dysfunctional family in the Port Mafia in a way, right? I believe you agree with that.
Yes.
So I actually wanted to ask you, what do you think that how do you think that Akutagawa sees the idea of home? What would it look like for him? How he would picture an ideal version of home? And if you think it would include even the people who clearly care for him, like Higuchi.
I mean, he probably was in the past like, I used to have an idea of a home, and it included Desai.
Not the
voice. Like he probably had like in the past like an aspect of home, but realistically, does he have has he even realized what home is? Probably not, right? And unfortunately, when you're in fight or flight, or sometimes when you're in such a state of trauma and whatnot, you can't recognize the treasure that's in front of you, and that even includes like people that love you.
Do you believe that is the case for him currently?
Like, I mean, we're in a much different state like right now than where we were like 2 episodes ago. If we want to be matter of fact about it, 2 episodes ago, he didn't give a fuck about no one, right? Like last episode, now we saw him like actually like, I don't know, reaching out and like being a little bit kinder. So it's like he's at a point in time where he actually has a state of development. But at the same time, can we not consider Dazai his home that he's trying to reach, even though it's rejecting him?
Damn.
And I mean, just a quick follow-up question, since you did meet Mori. Do you think Mori is part of this little dysfunctional family, or do you think he's separated somehow?
Probably a bit of both, because I mean, propinquity comes into play at some point in time. So you become attached to individuals even if they're abusive, right? But is his name Mori or Mouri?
Mori.
Like death?
Oh, does Mori mean that?
Like memento mori? Like
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that same way, yeah.
But it also means forest. It's written with the kanji of forest.
So like forest of death?
No, there's no kanji of death.
Forest of death.
But yeah, no.
It's just forest.
What does an individual character mean on that? Because it looks like it's 3 of the same repeating characters.
One is tree.
Imagine naming your child Death. I mean, people do, especially if you. Oh, are you okay, Kyun?
Oh yeah, I'm just sniffing. Don't mind me.
Oh, okay. I was like, you're
That's
just
why I'm
crying
muting.
on the side.
No. It's just because the whole thing I mentioned before. It's the code.
But wouldn't it be ironic if like it actually was death in any capacity? Because then it's like, if my theory is correct, and Elise is actually is not even a human person. That's the closest thing that he has, is something that's not even human.
That would be tough.
And even past that, right? It's like death surrounds him because it's the port mafia and all the killing that they're doing. It just kind of, I don't know, kind of comes together really nicely.
It's a very nice thought.
Yeah. Three.
I'm thinking about it
times.
too.
Yeah, I'm separating it from the Japanese aspect and more so into the memento mori aspect of things. Anyway,
Oh, because you know the name of his ability and it's Latin as well.
yes,
That's what made you think of it?
yes.
Oh, I
Ooh,
see.
nice.
Thank you for connecting the dots for me. I felt like I wasn't sure if I had already explained myself, but I clearly didn't. But thank you for that.
Anytime.
You saw the dots, the everything there. Thank you, Ray. That was great.
You're welcome.
All right, Kyun. Any other questions?
No, that was about it.
Alrighty, well, thank you so much. Bye.
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 Alrighty, Rayne. You picked the last person to come up, and then after this, I'm gonna go pass out.
Oh no. Let's go with Rose.
Oh, Rose. Every rose has its thorn. Hi, Rose.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I love this episode. Because I love Lucy. Yeah. Okay. So, first question, is so this is like a throwaway question, but you were playing Five Nights at Freddy's earlier in the stream, and I want to ask, how do you think Asushi would do in Five Nights at Freddy's?
Why do I feel like he'd be just as scared as I was? Like, I don't know if he does good with horror. I don't think he does, considering that.
Honestly, I wouldn't know. Like I've been thinking about this for a while, so yeah. Okay, actual question now. Actual question.
Okay.
How do you think Asushi and Lucy's relationship will evolve?
I think that he's gonna show her that there is a capacity for change, considering that he's been able to get out of that funk as well as our precious little bean. So more than likely showcase that there is hope available and out there, and he doesn't have to follow the guy that's like, I have the money, nothing but great, phenomenal money for you, big, huge money. It's like, hey, you can't get away from Trump Fitzgerald, right? Like, it is possible.
Oh my god. Yeah. A follow up to that, how do you want it to evolve?
Romantically?
Anyway,
in general?
In general.
Okay. I was like, how? Oh, well, genuinely, I kind of want him to show, like, as a friend, like, hey, there is this opportunity for you to evolve, right? Like, being there for, but at the same time, it makes me wonder, wouldn't it be good to showcase and break Atsushi that way, where he thinks as though like there is change, he has hope, he has a friend, he is capable of saving others, and then just kill her.
Oh, no, you're making me sad. You can't say that about Lucy. You can't say that about her.
Yeah, and then kind of like bring Atsushi back down to earth in some capacity. That'd be
Yeah.
really interesting. I mean, if I was an author, I feel like I'd be really cruel and break people's hearts.
Oh my god.
Also, I know that I've like, so you instantly talked, hey, she looks like Anna Green Gables or something, and then I was like, so how well accustomed are you to the Anne series of Lucy Maud Montgomery?
Wait, what's that?
You like instantly like clocked like, hey, she reminds me of Anna Green Gables, or like whoever she is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like it was like, so I was like, how well how well do you know the series? That's my question.
Anne of Green Gables?
Yeah.
I only read, because I know it's multiple books, right? Or
Yeah.
multiple segments. I only read the first book, and I remember reading it for school.
Mhm.
and then I stopped because I had I was so into Metal Gear at that time. I'm like, and other things have my priority. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hmm. This might be weird. I have like a whole bunch all these things written down. So sorry.
But doesn't she run
How
off
would
with
you?
the guy or something? If I remember correctly, I remember getting spoiled on the
I
ending of the
haven't.
book.
I haven't read the rest of that, so
Oh
I've
well,
only read the first book.
I guess
But I'm thinking about getting into the series. So
mods ban me. I just spoiled Anne of Green Gables or something. She got married or something. I forgot what it was.
okay. I was gonna ask. What would you do if you had Lucy's ability? And no, don't say anything about your mind palace. This is like actual like this big actual like physical place.
Like as evil Ed or as regular Ed?
Both.
Oh.
Evil Ed, I would break the characters. I mean, I gave you a pretty
Easy.
good description as to how to break
Would
them.
I?
Yeah, like
Yeah, because me personally, sorry. Go on. Go on.
yeah. I mean, it'd be fun. Like as I mentioned, all I need is a really cold like ice beam, I beam. If we're being, yeah, an I beam. Bring the temperature down to around a little bit past freezing, no, just a tiny bit, and then like every hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours roughly, come through and just pour a little bit of water on some of the characters, and then you actually start the aspects of breaking them down slowly but surely. It'll get there.
Oh, I know this method.
Evil Ed, or is this like you?
Evil Ed. Good Ed would
Okay,
probably
what
use
about
it for
you?
therapy, like,
Yeah.
hey, which for Dazai I think would be torture, but for everyone else would be like, just fine. Dazai would try and find any other way to not get hurt or not be vulnerable, but like Atsushi needs it, Aku needs it, every other character needs it, but Dazai would probably fight it to the end.
Ooh, okay.
Who would win
In what regard?
if Dazai walked in your office against his will for therapy? Who would win?
If it's the thing with therapy is if it's always against your will, it's never effective, right? Like it's not meant for long-term
Yeah.
change. But say that he walked in just to try it out, right? With like the mild whatever. All we need to do is like challenge his intellectualization or sometimes his sadistic and masochistic tendencies, and all of a sudden we start peeling that onion.
Okay.
So for example, I'd ask him like, why do you like to be choked? One of the questions. Bring up.
I would love to hear the answer.
Right. How much angst have you had in your past?
Damn.
Damn. Yes. What does that mean for you? What do promises mean to you? Like there's a lot of like little questions that like, would be thrown out there just as a self-reflection as to who he is as an individual.
Now, if you had to do therapy with Lucy, what would be one of the first things you ask?
What does home look like for her?
Oh.
And
Okay.
has she ever felt loved?
Oh.
Or like she belongs?
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
I like how
going off
all
the
the...
Sorry.
Sorry.
No, keep going.
I like how all the questions you asked for Dazai were super hard and tough and angsty, and then Lucy were wholesome and cute.
She's a sweet bean, okay? She has a little bit of a freaky side, but she looks like a sweet bean.
Yes, I love Lucy, guys. I love her. I love her. Okay, going out with a bang this time. Akuratsu or Atu Lucy?
TB Atsu. Oh damn.
Oh no.
Well, I guess we disagreed. Damn, Rose, just
Oh,
dipped
no.
on that. That's crazy. Anyway, at
I
least
just have
go ahead.
I have a question because why is it that every time we ask you something about a type of relation with two or more characters, your first thought is romantically?
Well, yeah, because there's different layers, right? There could be platonic relationships, there can be just sexual relationships, or there can be like romantic relationships. There's a lot of layers to this.
I know, but every time it's
Yeah, because
it's
okay,
the first thing.
you're like it's the first thing on our minds, like you know. Does Shinji like to be walked around with this collar? I don't know.
Bro.
Like that's a Dazai question, you know? Like I don't know.
Bro.
We are corrupting poor Ed. That's a choker. What? Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of questions out there, and I don't know how you guys mean them. You guys can mean them in 101 different ways.
Yeah, we usually mean it in always.
In always. Oh no.
Always, yeah.
Anyway, Rain, do you have any questions, final thoughts, whatnot before we bring this to an end?
I just really, really hope that we get into season 2 very quickly. Because yeah, it's going to be a roller coaster, I would say.
Well, I'm hoping that we do too. I think season 2, considering what this episode just did and introducing the Americans, is kind of interesting, kind of funny. So then, are we gonna get the Russians?
Yeah.
Are we gonna get the Russians?
Maybe.
I
mean, there are all other countries.
Yeah, I'm
with a
so.
lot of literature influence.
So we're gonna get Chekhov at some point in time. Yes. No, that sounds wonderful. But please, everyone, go show some love and support over to Rayne. They've been here almost every single episode, and moderating and being an awesome part of the community and bringing everyone
It's a
together.
pleasure.
So go show her some love and support at all of her Instagram, TikTok, everything. I promise you, it's 100% worth it. I mean, yeah, it's incredible. So please show her some love and support. And yeah, I don't know what else to say other than thank you all so much. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you all learned something. Maybe picked up a couple. By the way, anything and everything that we've talked about, graphs wise, theory wise, whatnot. Guess what? You can learn it from basic psychology. All the way up through your masters as well, if need be. Right? A lot of the stuff that we talk about isn't rocket science. It's not wizardry. It's just psychology, which is awesome.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah.
This is an incredible opportunity for me.
Oh. I know, President Rayne Sawa Banzai. Incredible. With that being said, though, YouTube, all my VOD watchers here, and apparently Patreon watchers, where they're now getting it completely for free, be safe, practice some self-care. I'm a psychologist. Unfortunately, I'm not your psychologist, so please seek mental health help in your area. And hey, are we in season 2 yet? That's the real question. Maybe this Friday. Who knows?
Yes. Yes, please.
Alrighty, everyone. Bye. Have a good one. Be safe.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Absolutely incredible as always. And to all of you out there, I hope you're doing well. Happy summer. And I'll catch y'all later.